I have to try and remember what the fuck we even did. Skip. For some reason she was dancing over there. Did something way over there with the door.
A rusted.
And then we broke the lock with a pick. We saw the murder of Shoko. We picked up the key. Oops. And to not do that.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
It's a key.
With the ice. Fucking 50-second. Ow.
The ice pick is next to this key. It appears to be.
Actually,
that's what I said.
No, hold on.
Is labeled.
Before we pick up that, can I sacrifice that thing on something else?
5 minutes.
Opening doors usually takes less time.
A door that looks like the.
Oh yeah, right. Let's sacrifice that 10-time thing. Yeah, you're not hitting me with that 50-second thing no more. Fuck you. This one.
It's a key.
Pick it up. Oh, that's much better.
The ice pick is next to this key.
Oh, we're big braining. We're big braining. I can feel my neurons activating. I can't wait to do something incredibly stupid after I just said that. Open the door.
Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Okay. We opened door A, and then we went to B, which is,
Agent
over there.
You've got 4 minutes.
A door with.
I don't want that 3 times. Kick it.
That might have been a little much.
I don't want that. I don't want no more negative multipliers. Kick the door.
This is the second floor, but it.
It's like a maze. I have to remember.
Okay. Okay, we took door B. Now I think we take door C.
Doors.
Sacrifice a third to get a third. Kick it open.
That might have been a little much.
Oh, we're on the second floor again.
We leave the second floor and come right back to it? This is confusing.
No, this is not right. Somewhere... That's not the way that I did it before.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Okay. Get rid of the thingy. By trying to open the door.
A door.
Okay. Then go back. Grab the ice pick. Then come back to the door.
It's a key.
Okay. Then come over here. Go
A
here.
door that looks like.
Open it. So we open door A, and then we have to go to B, which was back this way.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A door with...
And we're not... No! Fuck me, I didn't want that.
Does not appear to be...
I didn't want that. I'm going... Just slow down.
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Just fucking slow down there, buddy.
A door that looks...
You're making mistakes. Okay.
It's a key.
Okay.
A door that looks...
Open it. Go all the way to B, and we're gonna select to kick the door open because I don't want that
Agent Date,
negative time.
You've got 4 minutes.
A door...
And then that's what I wanted.
That might have been a little much.
Worth it. Now we need door C.
This is the second floor.
It's like a maze.
There's door C.
Door C...
And we're gonna spend this to get it back.
That might have been a little much.
Now we need to find door E. Remember, because we skipped D.
Oh,
We leave the second floor.
Where's door E? So it's around and then down. Or was that up? Around the other side somewhere. Regular E.
door E.
Open it. Okay. And then we pushed this.
An oil drum.
We'll sacrifice this one. We want to keep those 1 second ones. So I'll just keep using the other ones. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
Okay. This is going to be like an incredibly long amount of time, but we're going to use a
rusted
single
metal
second.
door.
Yeah, look at that. No, you don't.
It does not appear to be locked.
Okay. We'll see the murder, and then we picked up the 8 something key. That's because it's his time of death. It was at night.
It's a key with a watch beside it. The hands indicate...
Fuck, we're gonna have to take that 50-second hit, but that's fine. And then we went to door D. D for date.
The D door.
Open it.
I will try the key.
Okay, and then we kicked the pipes that melted the door, and then we opened the door, and then we got a panel, and we did something with the panel.
A broken pipe.
Kick it. Okay, cool.
A rusted metal door.
Okay, open the door. Then we saw Iris's murder. Then we picked up a key. And then we got the control panel. And then we came over here. And I investigated it so that I got rid of that thing and it didn't hit me so hard.
Old. I believe this computer controls the factory's electronics. It appears.
And then we used the
You
key.
have less than 2 minutes.
I
Hurry.
know.
Rows of monitors.
We rotated the key, switched it, and then rotated it again.
Rows of.
Switch. And then...
Rows of.
Shut up. This is what we did. Oh. Oh, look at that. Sorry, brought even adds a little message. That's nice. Okay, okay. I think you have to go back and open the door. D prime? How do I get there? Oh, down there.
Door D.
Cut it in half. We gotta cut as much time out as possible. Okay. And then we went to not these ones, not these ones. We went to a different one. We went to one over there, I think. That one, which is all the way around, isn't it? Huh? Huh? Ah. Well, there's a thing.
What?
That's not what I wanted. I don't have time for this. I thought that was a shortcut. That was not, in fact, a shortcut. Love it.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
I'm trying.
Door.
We can use one. How are we doing worse this time around? Woo!
Door B.
Do that. Ooh!
Door F.
Oh, we don't have this time. Kick it. Okay. Ooh! Tackle it.
Ready?
And hopefully you'll give me a 1 second. Oh god.
Whoa!
Okay, okay.
This
No,
Somnium
God.
is awfully dangerous.
Hey, that door.
What did you give me? What did you give me?
A rusted metal door.
I don't really have that time, but if this is the last thing we do, it might... It'll
I'm
still
going
give
to
it to me, I
open it.
think. There's where they killed Soshijime. Nothing about Hitomi in here. I don't think she got to her yet.
That's...
Yep. It is her.
Ida, return to the control room on the 3rd floor.
At once.
Oh? There was Shoko. Renju? And then Boss killed Renju? Iris killed Renju? What? And then So killed Iris? And then Boss killed So. What is the... Huh? What is going on?
What the hell is going on?
I don't understand it either. Everybody's fucking... Oh. The sink room.
Tate, what are you doing? 6 minutes are up.
Wait! Hitomi is...
Date, you can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Fuck. There's another sink machine there. Do you think they body swap? That's not how math works, but I did it. Echoes of murder. Yeah, there was a lot of echoing of murder happening here. I'm just so fucking confused. What does all of this mean?
I took a look around your head, and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there are 4 victims. Shoko Nadami. Renju Okiura. Iris Sagan. And So Sejima. Who was responsible for these murders?
All different people.
Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick. Renju was strangled to death by Iris. So cut open Iris's body. But who shot So?
Twas
It was
you.
In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people.
Which is
There wasn't just one killer. That's how it looks on
weird.
the surface, anyway. But that's not the truth, is it? There's only one culprit. One person. And that person is...
I think it's her, isn't it? It's you.
Yes. You. The person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No.
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
Oh, you've been
Can you
body
at least
swapping.
try to make sense.
You've been
All
body
right,
swapping.
I'll explain. You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki? There's a prototype sync machine there. You use that device to swap around bodies one by one.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
Oh my god.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
This is insane.
I don't know where it started, but at some point, you got into Shoko's brain. Then, you got into Renju's. And got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris. After that, into So. Who
There's a
you
lot
used
of
to kill Iris and
swappy.
Ota at the cold storage warehouse. Now, you're in Boss's body, inside her head.
I see. If you know that much, then I have nothing left to hide.
Oh?
Yes, I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killings. I guess you can call me the new Cyclops killer.
Who the hell are you?
Saito. Saito Sajima. Congressman Sajima's son.
Are you really though? I don't know about
researched
that.
Saito thoroughly,
I don't know about that.
but I cannot find any images of him on the internet. He is listed on the family register, but I cannot find any photographs.
What is... Give me the details of each crime.
Before I do, there's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync machine?
I saw it. With my eyes.
And not only that, you also seem to know what the sync machine is truly capable of. Why is that?
That's...
Regaining your memories, are you? Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a single piece of it, it's possible to recreate the whole thing. Pieces of memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain.
Wait, regrowing Oh my god, have we been body swapped? Have we been body swapped?
Gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity. Allow me to explain. See this?
Uh-huh.
Whichever fragment you cut, you will see a similar shape.
Ah.
The whole is made up of its similar parts.
Okay.
This is called a fractal figure.
Okay.
Memories in the brain are similar. That is what he is explaining. He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
Uh-huh. No, that's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Who was inside Iris during the interrogation Sunday?
That was me.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too. You almost had me fooled.
It was you in Iris's body that had the knife.
Your imitation of Boss was... perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self. Let's call that personality. It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism. The one transferring is the parasite, the one being transferred into is the host. Are you with me so far? Moving on. Even after the personality exchange is complete, the host's memory isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, A parasite could use that 1% to imitate the language and behavior of the host. That's how I knew about the warehouse and Sunfish Pocket, by the way. Thanks to Renju and Iris's remaining memories. I'm telling you, it was me. Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
That's right. It was me.
How? How does he know about the original Cyclops killings? And something else was troubling me. He was too young to be the original Cyclops killer, wasn't he?
What's going on here?
Wait, oh fuck, we have been. That's. So when you saw my face, you might have seen this body, but not the person in it? So we might have actually been body swapped?
Fine. I still have time.
Time?
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
It's just past midnight on Tuesday. Shoko was killed on Friday. If you think of that as day 1, today's day 5. What was Saito doing during those days? Day 1.
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife. That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question. I think it was around 4 p.m. I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced, switched personalities, and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick. I took Shoko to Bloom Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line.
Right, well, you already established this.
Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished. I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses. After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
Mizuki Daddy got caught up in something serious.
Then, I just waited for Mizuki to arrive.
And then day 2.
Until next Saturday evening, my personality was inside Renju. My next target was Iris.
Why?
I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first. I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us. Anyway, I put her in the car, then headed to the chemical plant. On the way, I made her take a sleeping pill. I knew she might run once she saw where we were going. It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier. I put that in the trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket.
Okay, okay.
But then, something I didn't anticipate happened.
What
Waiting
happened?
for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota. He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him. But I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie. I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret. That's what that thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by the way.
Yeah, we did discover that. So
just
interested to see
like
this all
that,
laid out.
I managed to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned. The rest went exactly as you already figured out.
Day 3.
Sunday morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am of course referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend as planned. I went to Lemniscate and performed my job. And when I left, I ran into you, Date.
You did.
To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon.
I'm just better.
You were on to me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase your suspicion. So I decided to play my role. The interrogation began around 8:20 p.m., is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you synced into my mind.
And you were confused by what you saw. I still am.
But you didn't get what you were looking for, did you? As a result, you had no choice but to release me. I didn't want to go home right away. I knew there might be police waiting for me. That would make it difficult to sneak out at night. And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me to Marble. I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event occurred. I got a Nile message from Ota. I knew I could use him. So I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble. He did as I instructed him to do. After that, I got into the van with Ota. But because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink. When he was gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sejima residence.
Oh. Okay.
Of course, I knew I couldn't just walk up and ring the doorbell. Hello, Father, it's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time.
Yeah, that would have definitely
But
made
I
things
thought I could use
confusing.
that to my advantage. So I pushed on the intercom and sure enough, my dad invited me inside. I told him this. I want you to come with me. There's something I need to show you. He was quiet for a while, but eventually agreed and got into the van with me. We arrived at the prototype sync machine around 11:50 p.m. By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day.
Okay. Continue.
This was yesterday, early Monday morning, past midnight.
Right.
In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new location.
The cold storage
Okura
warehouse.
Fishery cold storage warehouse.
Okay.
I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris. Because of the temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... well, you saw it in the video. Of course, I didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up unexpectedly? That annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him. Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part. I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation. Didn't
I
matter
see.
if he found out or not.
I see.
This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
Okay, okay. Welcome back, One Up. We are discovering a lot of information right now.
There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years. The two shared a terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately.
Oh, we learned that all the killings on this route was all
I
done
injected her with a sedative.
by the same person. And they've been body swapping. Each time they swap out of a body, they kill it. It's crazy.
Then brought her body to the chemical plant. I synced with her, exchanged our bodies. And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces. I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house.
Continue. Saito spoke with grace and no sign of remorse. I was trying to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. Why didn't the sink victims resist after waking, or did they ever not wake?
Ah, the prototype sync machine has a special feature. It administers a strong dose of sedatives to the original body, and a stimulant to the host after a sync. That kept them docile.
Why did you take out their eyes?
You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
That should explain it.
No. I knew. Prototype sync machine differed from the one at Abyss in a few key ways. Machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. Nano cables with a sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and the socket. They travel down the optic nerve canal to the brain. What about the prototype, though? It isn't so advanced. To perform a sync, you need to remove the left eye manually. The subject and the sinker have to remove their eye from the socket. This feels like quite a big thing to come up in a prototype phase, and they'd be like, well, what if we just do this? No, don't. What? Of course, even with the eye removed, severing the connection to the brain isn't necessary. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. Oh, you just pop it out and pop it back in? This is horrible. I hate that. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. Unless the nerve or blood vessels are damaged somehow. Placing the eyeball isn't too difficult.
Of course, I don't really care about eyes. I don't need them. All I cared about was exchanging bodies with the sync. And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
He thought it was a sign. It was just a byproduct?
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's effort.
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me. Why would I bother replacing the eye? I
Yeah,
was just going to
see?
get rid of it anyway.
See? Where are the eyeballs that you removed?
Shoko's is in Renju. Renju's is an iris.
Oh, you even fucking...
Iris's is in dad. Dad's is in boss. Their stomachs, I mean.
Did you
You
eat?
sick
You
bastard.
ate them? Did
Yes, I ate them.
Oh.
Immediately after exchanging personalities.
How horrible.
Oh. What is your motive, bro?
Homicide is my hobby.
Uh,
I have a tenacity for it. What can I say?
I...
Of course, it was also necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body, they would know about my crimes. I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them.
I
It was
guess...
also a matter of revenge. Against you.
Me?
Personal. That's why I chose people close to you as targets. Well, except for my father. of course.
Oh, whoa.
That was personal to me. But don't ask. It's embarrassing. This series of murders was like a journey for me. You know, traveling through bodies to finally reach the end. That's the thing about traveling. You always wind up in the same place, don't you? Where do you think that is? Your home. A trip is only complete once you return home. The same goes for me. When I return home, my travels will come to an end. So I'll be needing it back. My body.
Oh my god.
Stole my
This is
body.
his body.
Took it from
We
me
did
6
get body
years ago.
swapped. Oh fuck.
That's why I want revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no
Also,
idea
no, you
what it
can't
was
have this
like
body
inside
back.
my
It's
own
nice
head.
and I like it, so fuck
I
you.
miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked. I never felt happy. I feel miserable.
You mean...
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date? That's what I've been telling you!
But I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
That is because I regularly supplement it. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Oh my god.
No, but... The person who had this
Aiba,
disorder
did
was
you
number
know?
89, the original Cyclops killer.
That is what I believed as well. But we must have misunderstood. Pewter did not specify who exactly was imprisoned. Only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it. Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain. Pewter must have known that.
No way.
I would not have fucking guessed that. So who was my original body? Do I have one anymore?
Let
So-
us determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point.
So also, fuck
Whose brain
you.
was he in before Boss?
Fuck you. I like this body, and you're not getting it back, cause it's cool. It's cool, and it looks good, and someone as awful as you doesn't deserve a nice body like this, so you can... Well, he technically has a better one now.
Tick. Rise and shine, Sam! Time to greet the nuclear dawn!
Jesus Christ, why did the bar just go bananas? Why was that so loud for no reason? We'll have to fucking put a muzzle on that. We can't be having that be that loud. Do I have a gain filter on this or something? I do, but why? There you go. I think I fixed it. Holy shit. That got way too loud.
And before so?
It was Iris?
Iris.
Uh-huh. And then
Before that, Renju.
and then Shoko, but who before?
And before that, Shoko.
Honey is good. She's very good. She just
And
got groomed
before
recently.
Shoko?
All clean and fresh. Whose body were you in before Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year. I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man. They housed me in a special hospital. But I still had those fragments of my mind left. Just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered everything. I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami. I got her body, and she was in Rohan's. When she saw herself in the mirror, she lost her mind. She was confused, panicking, running up the emergency staircase, and then...
And then she jumped.
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time. That's why I know everything about you.
Who were you before Rohan?
In there, in that body you are operating right now, in that skull, my personality lived there.
Wait, hold on. If what you're saying is true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm not Rohan!
Correct. It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words...
89 was your original body?
That's... my real...
What the fuck? That was me? I miss the blonde look. You could fix it. You could dye your hair. You could fix it. We can fix it. But I do like this younger look. More. I say you keep this body just because fuck you. You want this body?
Sorry,
Can't have.
Time's up. I want my body back. It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't. I know it.
Huh?
Date, look! This is streaming live!
Damn you!
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Iva, where's the source?
It is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
Computer, contact headquarters, now!
Got it.
Now, what will you do? Will you agree to my request?
Actually, I don't need to save. I don't need to save. I don't need to save because we could always start again. Oh, but even so, I can't fucking tell. I'll do it.
Date!
See? I knew you wouldn't refuse.
Actually,
I
fuck
know
it.
you
We'll go
will.
back. I'll
Don't
say no
hold
and
up.
say fuck you. No, you best believe I'm coming back and I'm gonna say big ol' fuck you next.
I did it. I did it. I'm back. I got it all back.
Hey, where's Hitomi?
All right. I'll tell you as promised. Boss's house. However, it might be too late by now.
What?
I knew you couldn't trust this man.
Why?
Return my body and I'll tell you the location. That's what I said. I didn't lie. I kept my promise.
You bastard!
You're
Yeah.
the one who injured that body. It's your own fault, really.
Damn it.
Be seeing you.
Thanks, Aiba.
Date, are you alright?
Put him back in. I'm taking the body back. He doesn't get to have it anymore. I said it was hazy, a heap of broken images. So it was building on my palms. Just run it back. Run it back. My ears were rushing blood and my heartbeat was the only sound.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead. Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, Hitomi, Boss. The flesh remains. The mind is lost.
I couldn't do anything. Saito had me right where he wanted me. Nothing. Nothing.
Parallel worlds exist.
The world suddenly echoed in my head. Couldn't remember who or where or why. But I thought that if there really was such a world, I thought there is really such a world, the spaghetti buttons would exist. Then me in that world. I is another.
Could I have had a better future?
I prayed that I could. I felt my consciousness sink into a black abyss. Shit. This was definitely the bad route. Oh, wow. Annihilation route end.